big event from ABC News tonight, the real-life series, New York Med. We are there with doctors and nurses on the front lines, every story teaching us something about ourselves, including the resident who goes into the hospital chapel to sing.
Mother Mary comes to me.
And tonight on New York Med, Dr. Mehmet Oz takes action knowing that it is not only the body that heals, but the heart. Dr. Oz joins us in a moment, but first up, ABC Sharon Alfonsi.
It is a side of Dr. Oz few ever see.
Give me a knife, please.
Oz, a world-class heart surgeon, still performs surgeries regularly at New York Presbyterian Hospital.
How you doing?
On this day, Oz is getting ready to repair a valve in postal worker Jack Abramson's heart.
Now it's leaked so badly that it caused heart failure, which worries me a lot. All right.
He's optimistic about the surgery, but something else gives him pause.
You here by yourself?
Yep.
Why?
Oz presses Abramson, eventually calling the man's ex-wife, Phyllis.
Hi, Mehmet Oz, how are you?
I'm fine.
Well, thank you very much for making time. I'd heard all about you. Now you can defend yourself.
He encourages her to be there for her ex, and when the big day comes,
All right.
she is.
I have made the mistake of operating on people who had no one who loved them. So I now insist that my patients identify one person who they love and who loves them back. Because if you don't have a reason for your heart to keep beating, it won't.
Later in the surgical suite,
You can't afford to waste time in heart surgery.
Oz repairs Abramson's heart successfully. And while he's treated like a Hollywood star in the hospital corridors,
Dr. Oz, you are my hero.
Oz insists it all just makes him a better doctor.
When people come to me, they don't ask me for autographs. They ask me for advice. They want to know if I have an insight that can change their life for the better. Now, they're more comfortable asking me those questions sometimes because I'm in their living room every darn day.
That becomes clear right away. As Jack Abramson recovers, a question from Phyllis, the ex-wife Oz insisted on calling.
This was a real personal one. When can he have sex again?
You haven't had sex yet? What the heck have you been doing?
Famous physician attending to all matters of the heart. Sharon Alfonsi, ABC News, New York.
And Dr. Mehmet Oz, matchmaker, is here with us. How's he doing?
He's doing great. Actually, we worked together with Mr. Abramson yesterday, and his ex-wife, who was the one who asked the question about whether he can have sex.
Love that moment. You know it's spiritually wonderful to have people you love around you, but is there physical basis, physical proof that it makes that much of a difference?
There's a lot of evidence that being isolated breeds many of the illnesses we face in the modern world. And the reason that I insisted that Mr. Abramson, and frankly every patient that I operate on, find someone else that they know loves them, is it reminds us who we are.
But this is physical, this is chemical, it changes you chemically.
When you're isolated, your testosterone levels change, your cortisol levels, which is the stress hormone, go through the roof. And the stress you feel, it changes your immune system, so it's not as aggressively able to protect you. There are many people who feel alone. I don't want you melting into the bed, dissolving as you lose the energy of what life really represents. There are people there who want to heal you. That's why the profession is such a wonderful place to be. But you have to be assertive and find the people who care for you. Once the control of your destiny is yours, think about this. Once you control your body, you can control the world outside it.
New York Med is coming up tonight. What a way to go inside a hospital to see the doctors and nurses on the front lines tonight on ABC starting at 10 o'clock Eastern Time.